Each day through my window, I watch her as she passes by.
There goes my baby.
I say to myself, you're such a lucky guy. To have a girl like hers is truly a dream come true. Out of all the fellas in the world, she belongs to you. But it was
Just my imagination.
once again
Running away with me.
Oh, I tell you it was
Just my imagination running away with me.
Sign her up. Soon we'll be married and raise a family.
Oh yeah.
A cozy little home out in the country with 2 children, maybe 3. I'll tell you, I can visualize it all. This couldn't be a dream, for to really live it all seems. Oh, that's sweet. But it was just my imagination once again running away with me. Oh, I tell you, it was just my imagination
Running away with me.
I'll never get her, but I can't forget her.
Just my imagination.
Ooh,
Running away with me.
just my imagination.
Just my imagination.
Running away with me. I'll never get her, but I can't forget her.
Just my imagination. Running away with me.
Just my imagination.
Just my imagination.
Running away with me. God bless you real good.
Frankly, Mr. Hart, it hurt me to see Etta Marquis slumped over in her rocking chair with a bullet hole in her chest.
Murdered in cold blood.
So you're thinking, that you killed that little old lady? Well, let me put it like this. I've been doing this for a very long time. So long, in fact, that I don't need forensics to tell me it was a .38 that killed Etta Marquis. The same caliber weapon as the one found near the backpack you tossed. Now ask me if I think that the slug in Etta's chest came from the bullet fired from your gun.
That ain't my gun, sir.
Oh, I don't know about that one, Mr. Hart. Possession is 9/10 of the law. The gun is yours.
And so is the body.
Frankie, as crazy as this may sound, I know that you're not some heartless, evil killer. I just don't see that in you. What I see, matter of fact, is a man who's hurt. A man in pain. The one thing we have in common, believe it or not, you had a hard knock life, Mr. Hart, in and out of jail since the playground, your childhood probably stolen by the people who failed to be there for you, your father.
I ain't got no father, man. Never seen him. I mean.
it's rude to suggest that a woman is old.
Okay. Older woman, sitting in a rocking chair. She was alone. Her family left her behind. Top of 30.
Were you stealing from her, Frankie?
Child, you married?
This isn't about me. Let's continue, please.
She was gonna kill herself, so I figured I'd do her a favor. Instead of her getting sent to the purgatory for suicide, she'd go straight to heaven. And Marion and his wife would feel bad for the rest of their lives because they left her. That's what she wanted.
Why didn't you help her? You could have rescued her.
That's exactly what I did. I did help her. Let's just say that I helped her out of there. Then what? What was this little old lady going to do?
What did I tell you about calling somebody old? You just don't get it, boy.
I mean older lady. Supposed to do if I'd gotten her somewheres. All them people in the dome was dying and being raped. They weren't being fed or given no medical treatment. I saw it all on the news right before they cut me loose. If her own child left her, who would take her in? I was saving her the best way I knew how.
Oh, my knight in shining armor.
So, check. I sat across from her, look at her straight in the eyes. She didn't say a word. We just looked at each other for a minute and I grabbed my backpack.
Then what, Frankie?
I told her, if she really wanted them to hurt, she'd have to be hurt by someone else. Told her that the TV programs and papers were hamming up real good. They'd say the little old lady...
Boy, if you call me old...
They said that she was murdered by some crazy ex-con, and I told her that when they caught me, I'd tell them how I found her and how helpless she was.
Then what did you do next?
I want to go to heaven, chap. I don't want to go to hell. I've been living in hell every day I've been alive. I'm tired, chap. Can you understand? I want to go to heaven. I want to roll around on the floor and play with God. I don't want to hurt no one anymore. I don't want to be hurt by anyone.
Frankie, let's just finish this and we'll go further. Confess your sins and we can make amends. But you have to be honest.
Yes, ma'am.
What did you do, Frankie?
I raised my gun and I shot her in the chest.
I'm hit. Oh, God. I've been shot. Frankie, you shot me, Frankie. Why'd you shoot me, Frankie? Oh, it hurt so bad. Take it away, God. Please take it away.
Oh, Ed, I'm sorry. Please, I didn't mean it. I want to take it back, God. Please let me take it back. I want to take it back, please.
Frankie, you can't take it back.
Ninguém seria mais feliz.
No, she's right there holding her chest. I see her.
Gostar de mim, se meus carinhos se juntassem aos meus. Eu errei, mas se me ouvires me darás razão. Foi o ciúme que se deslizou sobre o meu coração.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage none other than the Elvis Presley. Come on, put your hands together.
you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Now, I have a few questions for you.
Fine.
Is that cool?
Fire away. They got me in trouble before.
All right. Did people know you were Elvis in prison?
You know, it's funny you should say that because I really couldn't let them know that. I told them I was the great Elvis impersonator Frank Raines. You know who he is anyway. I told them I was him. At that point, they were fine. That finally convinced them after a while. But at first, I got to tell you, they were all shook up.
Now, which of your songs were most popular among your fellow inmates?
I'm going to have to say that Jailhouse Rock was always number one.
Surprise, surprise.
Thank you, thank you. I'm also going to have to say, you know, don't be cruel. That was sort of my self-protecting trademark line while I was in there. And because of that, the guys picked up on it, so that was sung around there a few times. Return to Sender. That was really big at mail call. Yeah, and then Burnin' Love. Burnin' Love, that could take on a life of its own. There's a whole lot of shaking going on.
Woo! Now, could you give us a little example of that?
I think we could do that. If y'all wouldn't mind, give me a little hand. Help with the hands, though. Walked through a party at the county jail. Prisoners there and they began to wail. Joe was jumping and the place began to swing. Should have heard the locked up jailbird sing. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spider-Man playing tenor saxophone. Little Joe blowing on the slide trombone. Drum walk from Illinois, crash, boom, bang. Whole rhythm section was the purple gang. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Well, you know I can be found. Was it no more alone? If you don't come around me, at least please telephone. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Maybe if I made you mad, something that I might have said, please just forget the past. The future looks so bright ahead. Oh, don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Well, I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm dreaming of. I gave a letter to the postman. They put it in his sack. Bright and early next morning, they brought my letters back.